Welcome to my channel Soul Yoga. Today's yoga sequence is focused on power yoga and stretches. Let's fold our hands together in Namaste and thank our sages and gurus who have created this beautiful yogasana sequence and pranayam that help in keeping us fit, flexible and strong. Let's take a deep breath in, fold our palms and bend forward. Let's come back again, bend back. Let me show you from the side how you have to bend. Take a deep breath in, exhale and bend forward, placing your hands gently on your ankles and the yoga mat and come back again. Let's first energize and warm up our body. Bend forward again, look straight. Place your hands gently on the yoga mat. Bend back. Namaste. Let's begin our yoga sequence by warming our body with Surya Namaskar. Step into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward dog, feeling the stretch in the spine, downward dog, stretching your legs and then stepping between your palms, bend forward, holding your toes, bend back, come back to the center. Fold your palms again, bend back, gently with exhalation bend forward, look straight up, jump or step back into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, stretch your back in upward dog, immediately move to downward facing dog, stretching your legs, then jump between your palms, bend back, Namaste. Let's repeat Surya Namaskar for a couple of times in your own pace. I'm showing you how it looks from the front. Bend forward, looking straight up. Upward dog. Step into downward facing dog, stretching your shoulders. Step or jump between your hands. And warm up your body with Surya Namaskaras, sun salutations. Back to the center again. Namaste, bend back. Taking a deep breath in, bend forward. Look straight. Jump or step into plank. Upward dog. With a deep inhalation, downward dog. Step between your hands. Bend back. Namaste. Bend back again. Bend forward. Gently placing the nose on the knees. Holding your toes. And then jump into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward dog, downward facing dog. By this time, in these sequences of asanas, you will be feeling energized and warmed up enough for a power yoga sequence today. Namaste. Let's move again. Bend forward with a deep inhalation. Look straight. Step or jump into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward dog, downward facing dog, jump or step between your hands, bend back with a deep inhalation, exhale and come to the center. Let's repeat it one more time. Take a deep breath in, bend forward, looking straight up, step back or jump into plank, upward dog, downward facing dog, jump or step between your hands, holding your toes, stretching your legs, going back, and Namaste. The sequence of sun salutations, if repeated continuously as an exclusive set of fitness helps in keeping your entire body fit, flexible and strong. Now let's come to Chaturanga Dandasana and do planks in this position couple of times. And come to upward dog. Downward facing dog. The wind has been blowing so strong that something fell and I thought I should check, but then I continue with my yoga practice. Bend back with a deep inhalation. Bend forward. Look straight. Let's do the power sequence of sun salutation again. Let's come to plank and then to Chaturanga Dandasana, and let's do some squats on the Chaturanga Dandasana, and then upward dog, downward facing dog, feeling the stretch and feeling the heartbeat racing. And now let's lift our right leg and bend our right leg at the knee and feeling the stretch. Just focus on your inhalation and exhalation. And then step and forward and back. Namaste. Let's repeat the entire sequence the other side. Take a deep breath in, bend back, and with an exhalation and consciously bend forward, completely being on the yoga mat, folding at the knees, and then coming to plank. Let's come to Chaturanga Dandasana and let's do some leaps here. And let's come to upward dog. Feeling the stretch, and let's come into downward facing dog. With plank jumps, you will realize your heartbeat has raised up, you're warm enough, and now you can lift your left leg and bend at the knee or extend it, stretch the entire body, feeling the stretch. Step between your hands, bend back, come to the center in Namaste. Let's take a deep breath in, bend back and forward again. Let's jump into plank, Chaturanga, and let's do these plank jumps in Chaturanga Dandasana position, then elbows touching the body and then stretching upward dog. This is a great strength training exercise, an asana which not only stretches you but also makes you strong. Let's lift our right leg up. You can bend at the knee and feel the stretch. Coming to plank again, and then let's step between your hands, bending forward, taking a deep breath in and bending, coming to the center. Let's repeat it the last time. Taking a deep breath in, bend back, taking a exhalation, bend forward, looking straight up, jump into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana and plank jumps. Keep smiling, feel the strength in the plank jumps. And now let's stretch in upward dog and the downward facing dog, feeling the stretch in the shoulders. Power yoga sequences are excellent because they warm up your body, and when your body is warm, you do the yogasana stretches and get centered and flexible. Now let's lift the left leg and bend at the knee. And step between your hands, bend forward, taking a deep breath in, coming to the center. After this quick power yogasanas, let's Let's do a couple of balancing poses. The Vrikshasana. You can either place your right foot on the left ankle or if possible on the left inner thigh, keeping a drishti point or a focus point ahead, holding your palms or extending up your head. Keep breathing. Remember, after a strength training, if you do balancing poses, they help you get calmer quickly. You can hold your right toe with your right hand and stretch ahead in front of you. Continue breathing. This is a strength and balancing pose. You can release. And now let's sit in eagle. Even if you're toppling the way I am, it's alright. In yoga, we try to get balanced and centered. Twist your right leg on your left leg. Sit in a chair as if in Garudasana, the eagle. And this time your left hand is below, and then you release your pose, bend forward. And now let's sit in chair. The Kukkatasana. Feet touching each other, and you are sitting as if you're trying to collapse on a chair. Hands stretched and extended above your head. Static asanas are excellent. They build strength and also burn calories. Continue. And now bend forward. Step back into plank. Let's move into upward dog. Downward facing dog. Continue breathing. Step between your hands. Hold your toes and stretch yourself. Come back to the center. Continue breathing. Now let's repeat the entire sequence on the left side. You either place your left foot on the right ankle or the left foot on the inner right thigh. As demonstrated, you can extend your hands in Namaste and continue breathing. Vrikshasana, the tree pose. Now place your right hand gently on the waist, and here I'm trying to balance by holding the left toe. Come back again if you're toppling just like I am. It's alright. And now you can stretch. You can stretch your left leg by holding the left toe. Come back to the balance. Take a couple of deep breaths. Feel the stretch and improve the focus. Gently free up your legs. Now let's come to Garudasana, twisting your left leg on the right leg. Sit in chair, and this time your right hand can be below the left. Garudasana, continue breathing and smiling. The eagle pose, and come back again. Bend forward. Now let's sit in chair, the Kukkatasana. Chair poses, they help in strengthening your thighs, your quadriceps, and burning calories. You may bend forward, taking a couple of deep breaths, jump into plank, Chaturanga, upward dog. Downward facing dog. Jump into plank, forward and backward leaps. This will improve in burning calories, bringing the heart rate up. Continue. And now you may come to Chaturanga upward dog. Stretch yourself after the power moves. And downward facing dog. Power mobility moves enhances fitness and toning of the entire body and gets you centered. Step between your hands, bend forward. Continue breathing. Taking a deep breath in, come to the center. Now let's prepare ourselves for Trikonasana. Spread your legs more than hip width apart as much as you can for Trikonasana position. Your left foot is perpendicular to your right and bend from the upper torso. Holding your right foot, extending your left hand up. Continue breathing. Trikonasana or the triangle. An excellent leg toning asana. And let us do Pavritta Trikonasana, the twisted triangle, holding your right foot with your left hand and looking at the extended right hand up and twisting. Let's do the complete Trikonasana with both the feet pointing in the same direction and the nose gently placed on the right knee. Continue breathing. And now let's lift our right leg up and move into Virabhadra 1, Warrior 1. Both the feet in the same direction, heels firmly planted on the yoga mat, body extended. Let's prepare for Warrior 2, spreading your legs further apart. And let's make some power moves here. From Warrior 2 to side angle pose couple of times to increase the heart rate. In yoga, we try to bring mobility in yoga asanas. And then let's come back again to Warrior 2 and feel the stretch. Let's come to the central position, Parshvakonasana. You're holding your feet, legs stretched apart. You can place your elbow at the center and look up and feel the stretch in the upper and the lower back. Holding your feet this time. Continue breathing. Jump or come back to your central position. Let's repeat the entire sequence in the other direction. Let's do some plank jumps just to increase the heart rate and strengthening the core muscles. Eliminates body fat around the waist. Continue. And now let's come to upward dog. Let's move into downward facing dog. Feeling the stretch in the shoulders and the hamstrings. Let's prepare ourselves for Trikonasana to the left side. Legs spread apart. Your left foot and the right foot are perpendicular to each other, and then you're bending from the torso. Holding your left foot with the left hand and your right hand is stretched up. Gaze at the right thumb. Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Now you may gently do Pavritta Trikonasana, the twisted triangle, where you're holding the left foot with the right hand. Now let's move from here to Warrior 2. In Warrior 2 or Veerbhadra 2, you are extending your legs further, and from here, let's move to some power moves. From side angle to either you can straighten your leg or you can just come back to Warrior 2 couple of times. Couple of times with deep breaths. Continue focusing on your breathing. And now let's come to Warrior 2, Veerbhadra 2 position. Hands extended, feet firmly planted on the yoga mat like a warrior. Now let's straighten our legs and let's do some spine stretches and the shoulder stretch. I'll demonstrate how you have to keep your hands. Extend your right hand up and try to hold the palms together. I'm trying to get the balance here. I'll demonstrate how it's to be done. Holding your hands together, gently bend forward, feeling the stretch in your shoulders and the hamstrings. And you can release the grip. Let's move to the other direction. Showing you here how it works. This time the left hand is up and you're grasping your right hand behind. And then you're moving with your right leg ahead in front of you, taking a deep breath in and then bending forward, feeling the stretch. Feeling the stretch in your shoulders and your hands. An excellent pose for people who are always occupied with laptops and computers and devices. Stretching your neck muscles and shoulders are helpful. Let's come to the center, bend forward, hold your ankles, couple of deep breaths and come to the center. Let's do some mobility, Kukkatasana pose, the chair pose. Let's come to chair pose and come back again, making the entire move very energetic and fun. Continue till I ask you to stop. And from here, let's sit in the Plow Pose with your feet in each other direction. I'm just trying to get my balance together. Let's squat and move up. Let's squat and move up again. This is a beautiful mobility yoga pose. Like a sumo wrestler, you're sitting and squatting and trying to touch your hands on the yoga mat, burning calories at the same time stretching your muscles of the legs and the back. Here the core is also exercised. Continue a couple of more times. And now let's sit in complete squat position. Here I'll show you how you're supposed to sit. The goddess pose, the complete squat. Pressing your elbows against your knees and opening your legs. Continue breathing. Notice your heart rate has increased. Body is warm. Continue breathing. Now let's do the frog pose. Sit on the inner knee and your legs and feet are extended sideways like a frog, feeling the inner thighs stretch. And try to bend forward. Continue breathing. Feeling the stretch in the legs, and slowly just come back gently, and let's move into reverse planks and Navasana pose, a great mobility asana. After reverse plank, trying to plant the feet on the yoga mat, you move into Navasana, the boat pose. Look up to the sky when you do reverse plank, extending your legs and the body up, and move into boat. Feeling the stretch in reverse plank. Both the hands facing the feet in reverse plank, and supporting yourself on the navel in the boat pose. Continue a couple of more times. And now from here, let's get into Navasana, the boat pose, supporting yourself on the navel. Your feet, hands and eyes on the same plane. Now let's release the hold and gently lie down on the yoga mat. Let's quickly move to Sarvangasana, the candle pose. Elbows as close to each other as possible. The lower body is supported on your hands. And gently, let's move into Halasana, the plow pose. Continue breathing. Your chin is tucked in the collarbone. Continue breathing. Now if you can, let's move into Karnapindasana. Fold your knees and try to touch the ears. The Karnapindasana. This is a great lower back stretch pose, and you're trying to hold your hands with the feet. Continue breathing. Let's move into plow pose and lift your legs. Sarvangasana, and gently with one vertebra at a time, place your legs on the yoga mat. Couple of deep breaths and relax and pay attention to the energy sensation tingling all over the body. A couple of more asanas. Let's place our right foot on the left thigh next to the groin, and extending your right hand up and trying to hold the right toe with the twisted right hand from behind, and now hold the left toe. And let's bend back, let's bend forward. Couple of deep breaths and twisting, and let's do Ardha Matsyendrasana from this position, the twisted pose. Put your left leg, folded left leg beneath your right hip. Take the support of your right hand behind and hold the left hand, holding the right foot, and look behind. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Now let's repeat the entire sequence of the side. You're placing your left foot on the groin, the right groin, and quickly let's twist our left hand behind and hold the left toe with the left hand, and the right hand grips the right toe, and then you bend forward. As you can see how I'm demonstrating, gently taking a deep breath in, come back up Let's do it last time again. Slowly come back. You can twist, look behind. Let's do Ardha Matsyendra to the other side. This time the right leg is folded beneath the left buttock and you're extending your right hand and trying to grip your left foot and looking behind with a twist. Continue breathing and feeling the energy in this twisted detox pose. Continue breathing. Now let's move to pranayam as we have concluded all the sequences of asanas today. Placing your right foot on the left thigh and in chin mudra, let's do Kapalbhati pranayam, forceful exhalations. You're just focusing on exhalation from the nostrils, and as you exhale, you push your abdomen inside, keeping your eyes closed, attention between the eyebrows, completely focused on your exhalations. Continue breathing in Kapalbhati pranayam. As you exhale, you push your stomach inside. This is a great calorie burner pranayam technique again. You can continue with Kapalbhati pranayam as long as your time permits. And after your rounds of Kapalbhati pranayam is over, at your own pace, you can gently lie down in Shavasana, the corpse pose, keeping your eyes closed, hands 6 inches apart, palms facing the sky. You gently lie down in the corpse pose. Collect your thoughts. Notice how your body is feeling after the entire sequence of yoga asanas. Continue breathing. So this ends today's sequence. Do subscribe to my channel for more yoga asanas and pranayam sequences. Thank you.